Hi there, I'm Josh.
I'm Josh, and welcome to the Butler Sports Report. This week on the show, we're going to be talking about fall sports and where they stand going into the Big East tournament. It should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So the men's cross-country team participated in multiple competitions. They came in 19th out of 41 teams at the NCAA Pre-Nationals and second out of 4 teams at the Illini Classic. And they are currently in New York City for the Big East Championships, so that's very exciting. Good luck to them in that. The women's cross-country team also competed in multiple events. They came in 3rd out of 36 teams at the NCAA or the Greater Louisville Classic. They came in 16 out of 42 teams at the NCAA Pre-Nationals and 6 out of 7 teams at the Illini Classic, and are also currently competing at the Big East Championships in New York City. The volleyball team has had a lot of matches recently. Last weekend, they defeated St. John's and lost to Seton Hall, and then they lost to Xavier last night. So that puts them at 16-12 overall in the season, 5-7 in Big East play, and they are currently 7 out of 10 teams in the Big East standings with 6 matches remaining. Their next one is when they face Creighton in Creighton on November 4th.
Both of the golf teams wrapped up the fall portion of their schedules in the past few weeks. The men's team participated in the Dayton Invitational, where they placed 4th out of 18 teams, having the best score of the second round to end the tournament. So definitely a positive note to take into the winter as they start to prepare for the spring. The women's team earlier this week participated in the Evansville Invitational to wrap up their fall portion. They finished 2nd out of 10 teams, so also a strong finish for them, wrapping up their fall portion, as well as Rachel Gathoff, who finished solo 2nd to lead the Bulldogs in Evansville. So both teams are playing pretty well going into the winter, and hopefully they can continue that when they move into their spring portion. Both the men's and women's tennis teams have recently participated in the ITA regionals. The men played in Knoxville and the women played in Murfreesboro. The men's team was led by Aviv Ben Shabbat and Ari Gernstein, who went 3-1 in doubles. Both of those tournaments took place October 20th through the 24th. Swimming, the swimming team has began their season in the past few weeks. Most recently, they squared off against IUPUI in Eastern Illinois. The team was led by Madison Schluffler. She led the team with a season best in the 1,000 meter free with a 10-minute and 52-second time. As well as in the 200 fly, she had a Big East qualifying time of 2 minutes and 12 seconds and was named the swimmer of the meet for the meet. So congrats to her.
Yeah, big congratulations. Very cool.
Lots of teams playing well heading into the winter.
Absolutely. The football team lost to Dayton last week, 31-16, and play at Valparaiso tomorrow, October 29th. They are 3-5 overall in the season and 1-4 in conference play, so looking for a strong finish from them.
Both soccer teams are winding down their seasons, moving towards the Big East tournament. The women's team is very much still in the race for to have a spot in the Big East tournament. As of right now, we're not entirely sure whether they'll be in or out. Friday, October 28th, they are playing Xavier with a chance to overtake Creighton for the 6th spot to get into the Big East tournament. So hopefully they can finish strong and find a way into the Big East tournament and have a chance at defending their title from last year.
Absolutely. And the men are also looking good for their chances of making the Big East tournament. Again, it's going to depend on how the season ends to see exactly where they finish. But they lost on Wednesday in double overtime to DePaul after beating Seton Hall last weekend. And they host Marquette for senior night tomorrow, so that's obviously a big game. And they're going to finish their season November 3rd at Xavier. So they are only 3 games back of first place. So theoretically, it could happen where they win the Big East regular season.
Yeah, definitely. They've had a great season, and it would be cool to see them win the regular season title for the Big East. That's all we have for you today. Make sure that you're going out and supporting these student athletes as they wrap up their fall seasons. Big East tournament play is coming in. Crunch time is coming in their seasons, and they definitely love seeing us out at their games and supporting them. Basketball is very close to being in full swing. Exhibition games are starting in the next couple days, and in a couple weeks we'll be moving into the non-conference portion of their schedules. As well for the other winter sports that are around campus, so make sure you're also supporting those teams as well.
Lots to look forward to.
Yep. We'll see you next week on the Butler Sports Report.
Go Dogs.